Cardi B is beefing with Ice Spice?
Nah, that's what happens when you talk.
You won't believe what set her off. Let's dive into the details. There's a ton of pressure now between Cardi and Ice Spice. Ever since Cardi B got on the map, she's been killing it. From reality TV to an A-list celebrity, there's barely a time where you won't be able to catch her on a fashion commercial or billboard with her famous regional catchphrases and bright personality.
This how I press it.
However, along with her charismatic approach to her career, she's also been involved in multiple situations that could have put her career in jeopardy. The situation we're going to talk about isn't necessarily as serious as the feds cracking down on her, but it's definitely an issue that can turn into something much bigger if it isn't resolved. Sources say that Cardi B has an issue with fellow Bronx native Ice Spice.
So since you worried about me, I gotta worry about what you be doing. I gotta worry about the type of you got on your mental. I gotta worry about the malicious you trying to do to me.
Why would she have any problems with another female artist from where she originates? Well, Ice Spice just appeared on Taylor Swift's new song Karma, an amazing feat for Ice Spice, considering that she is a new artist scoring features with arguably the biggest artist in the world. But the same source reporting Cardi's issue with Ice says the reason behind the issues is placement for the song. Apparently, Cardi was the original feature on the song. For whatever reason, Ice Spice is now on it, and those sources say she is very upset about it. Ice Spice hasn't been on the music scene for more than 6 months. Her breakout single, Munch, became bigger than the song itself. Everyone is using the word in their everyday speech now, helping the popularity of the song and the artist behind it. She's also been getting a lot of spins from a feature with British artist Pink Pantheress entitled That Boy's Alive. Whichever song it was, it eventually got to Taylor Swift, who says she was playing Ice Spice over and over again while she worked. Swift says she eventually got in contact with Ice Spice to request the feature. If that was really what happened, then how in the world did Cardi just get thrown to the wayside like that? Last time I checked, Cardi B and Taylor Swift had no problems with each other. Both of them on a song together could have been huge. Maybe it didn't have much to do with Cardi and more to do with Nicki Minaj. Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj had their own issues back in 2015 after Nicki felt like she was being snubbed at the VMAs. Swift's song Bad Blood got nominated for Video of the Year, while Nicki's Anaconda video didn't make the cut, specifically in that category. The two went back and forth on Twitter after Nicki seemingly sent subliminals about the snub. They eventually came together 7 years later at a VMAs after party, where they partied together and made it known to the public. Sounds amazing, but what does this have to do with Ice Spice?
I don't get it.
Well, Nicki announced on her Queen radio show that she has signed Ice Spice to her new label. Their first song together, Dirty Diana Remix, has been getting a lot of promotion ever since the two linked up. However, the signing and alleged snub from Swift's song shouldn't be expected to sit well with Cardi because of her own issues with Nicki Minaj. The two songstresses have been beefing for years now, seemingly because Nicki felt like Cardi was being pumped up to take the spot she's been holding down for years. Not only have the two had their internet kerfuffle when Nicki started complaining about Cardi's rise to fame.
Maybe I should sue you for defamation of character since you want to claim that I'm using something illegal because you don't understand why I am so successful.
They've even gotten into a huge fight at the Met Gala some years ago where things were thrown, arguing ensued, and both had to be separated. It's not random for Nicki to have any anger towards other artists being propped to take her spot. It's either she's jealous or something is happening behind the scenes that isn't going in her favor. And considering music industry politics, there's a big chance that there is something going on behind the scenes. When Nicki first got on, she was the only woman really doing what she was doing. Not only did she become one of the biggest rappers in the game, she laid out a nice pop lane to increase her sales and diversify her audience. However, the rise of women in rap has become even more prominent as of late, and Nicki may be feeling like she's being left out. She's also been getting all types of backlash for her husband's criminal history involving sexual crimes and what it seems to be attempts to get her sexy back despite her being out of her prime. So perhaps this is Nicki's way of keeping her name and imprint in the light without her having to rap a single rap lyric. Everything seems to be working out for Ice Spice now that she's signed with one of her idols growing up. However, if this is how Nicki or Taylor is gonna do business, then Cardi and Nicki's problems can definitely spill over into a young woman's career who has no idea how deep the rabbit hole goes.